Hi everyone. I'm just here today to do a little video with you. People keep asking me like daily protocol, like what do you use in a day? Now I use so many different products in a day. It's really ridiculous. But they all have so many different properties, so I prefer them to other products. I'm just going to go through the top 10 oils for now and go through like how I use them every day and literally how I use them, because I think people get them at home and they're a little bit scared with like how to actually put them on or take them or use them. So hopefully this will just help people get much more confident. But you can adapt this for yourself, and we can definitely, if it was me that you got the oils through, then please reach out and we can have a conversation and just decide for you what is your daily routine, okay? Which is it's a really nice thing to just bring into your life, and then hopefully you don't need them so often for urgent things. Okay, so on a daily basis, when I wake up in the morning and I go into the bathroom and I'm brushing my teeth, which of course I use, my doTERRA toothpaste for, and I, wash my face, and I use all my doTERRA skincare, and I use all my shower gels and shampoos and all that stuff. I come and I, do my hair. So the first oil I use is frankincense. Absolutely stunning oil that all of us value greatly. I'm not going to go into all the uses of the oils just now. I'm literally going to go into how I use them. So literally, I like to use this under the tongue. So you just hold your tongue up, drop the frankincense in. You can feel it hit the bottom of your mouth. And that's a really, really great way to get that into your brain, into the neurological system, and really into every cell in the body. Now, it's quite a strong tasting oil. So if you do the drop under the tongue, you're probably going to want to take a sip of water. Yeah, just to wash that down. But it's absolutely wonderful, really, really, really good. Definitely start the day with that. It's going to really sort you out. And then I like to add copaiba. Copaiba is a really wonderful oil for our neurological system as well, really calming. So I would do that in the same way, with the tongue up, under the tongue. Now, if that doesn't appeal to you doing under the tongue, the other way to use these two oils to the best of their ability, I think, is to just get it on your thumb and push your thumb up to the roof of your mouth as long as you can. And then you're going to be getting it in the same kind of way, okay, as the drop under the tongue. You're still going to taste it, but it's not quite as overpowering as a whole drop. So that's definitely another way to use those two. Now, there's lots of other ways to use those two oils. You can inhale them, you can use them topically, diffuser, whichever you want. But that is I always say a drop a day keeps the doctor away. That's my way to start the day, okay? Then I like to use like an emotional oil. So I'll talk about balance, because balance is kind of like everyone's favorite go-to, and it's sort of how most of us start our day. So a couple of drops of that. I would just usually get your oil, drop that into the palm of your hand, give that a good rub, and just really massage that in to the area you would kind of apply perfume. Okay, it can be your earlobes, behind your ears, your neck, anywhere like that, even your wrists, things like this, and inhale it. It's really, really stunning oil. Okay, now there's lots of other beautiful mood oils to use, but that's just one I like to use pretty much on a daily basis. Okay, another one I'll use in the morning is Zengest. I personally prefer to use this one either topically, like on my stomach where the issue is, or actually just on the bottom of my feet as a prevention. So on a daily basis, I'll just take 2 drops of that and literally just either rub that on my stomach, literally like that. You can even rub it on my chest if it was something like acid reflux, or for no matter what it is, just put that on the bottom of your feet. So for me, it's 2 to 4 drops of that. Sorry, 1 to 2 drops of frankincense, 1 to 2 drops of copaiba. I would use 2 to 4 drops of balance. I would use 2 to 4 drops of Zengest on the bottom of my feet. The other one I would use on the bottom of my feet at certain times of the year would be On Guard. Now, this would be something you'd want to bring in daily if that was your issue. You might not need the digestion, you might need both. But On Guard is one that's really going to boost anyone with like immune disorders, things like that. It's really good for. I only use it really at those times of the year where I feel like stuff's going around and people are sort of starting to drop down around me. That's one I'm going to get out and use daily on the bottom of my feet. Now, it's really, really gorgeous. Now, I do use it in a whole bunch of other products, like even the toothpaste I have here, like that's got On Guard blend in it and all the cleaning product stuff. So I am actually getting that product on a daily basis. I just don't use it on the bottom of my feet every day. But if that's the only way you're getting it, yeah, do it every day. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay, then I leave the bathroom and I come into my kitchen and I start to think about breakfast. So what's the first thing you do for breakfast, right? People like to have a nice warm glass of water with your lemon. Okay, so lemon oil. So you can also use lime or grapefruit or wild orange or tangerine or spearmint or peppermint. We have, that's the next one I'm going to talk about. Yeah, there's tons of oils you can use like this. It's absolutely wonderful. So just take a little glass of water, drop your oil in, and just top that glass up or use like a jug. I usually use quite a lot of water because it's very strong. One drop's very strong. And then you can just top that with water. Let it sit for a few minutes. Oil and water don't mix. So think of it like you're brewing a tea, right? Give it like 5 minutes and just let it dissipate into the, you can give it a stir as well, but I would give it a few minutes. And then, yeah, it's just going to taste absolutely delicious, and that's going to be cleansing your inside. Great way to start the day. Okay, then the next oil I'll mention is peppermint. Peppermint I use throughout the day in a million different ways, but the one I'm going to mention is just literally like that. It tastes so good. I feel like I've just had like an extra strong mint right now. It is so strong, no joke. Now there's different ways you can sort of test this for yourself if you've not already tried this trick. Just pop a little drop in the palm of your hand. You can either touch it and taste it a very little bit. It's going to be really strong. You can rub your hands together, just put a bit of the excess around the back of your neck and your chest because you're going to start to feel what it does to your skin and to the rest of your body. But then you can also use your hands and inhale it. You can even like cup your hands like this and like breathe in, and you're going to feel the peppermint fumes come from inside your hands. Like it's one drop does all of that. It's absolutely mental. Now I use this for a lot of different reasons. You know, if I start to get headache, if I start to get digestive stuff and I don't have my digestion, or I'm in a restaurant, I don't want to use something that smells of aniseed. Peppermint to the rescue. It really is. It's, you know, if you're ever feeling faded and you've got to go somewhere, or you show up for something for work, you're really tired, peppermint's your friend. You're driving somewhere late at night, peppermint's your friend. It's absolutely fantastic. It also drops my temperature, and I have issues with temperature. So this is one I use literally throughout the day, most days. Absolutely love it. The other ones that are really great to use daily at certain times for me, I don't use them all year, but some people will depending on their concerns. This one's called Breathe. It does what it says in the tin. Really great for opening up your respiratory system. I like to use it more for anxious feelings, to be honest. So I will use it daily sometimes. Or obviously if I have like a cold and I'm stuffed up. Another way I like to use that, apart from on my chest, is just to take a little bit and rub it on the top of my nose if my nose is blocked, okay? Now, like peppermint, you're not going to want to get your fingers in your eyes right after that. And if you do, just grab a carrier oil and rub that underneath and it's going to go away. Watch your safety for that. Then we have Melaleuca, which I use at certain times as well every day. Now, I tend to get this one out if there's any kind of a breakout or skin irritation. So even if I have a graze or something, it's going to be Melaleuca. Now, even for more serious skin conditions, you're going to probably want Melaleuca, lavender, and frankincense are the kind of the magic trio for anything skin related. And you probably will want to dilute it. Essential oils can be drying because they're so strong. So you're going to want to mix those with like a coconut oil, or I actually prefer for skin conditions like a shea butter because it's just such a great texture. So it's really relieving in itself. And then the essential oils just really, really help that. So yeah, that's another really great oil to use daily at certain times for me. It might be something you use every day for yourself. Oregano. This is one that I use not so often, but if I feel like I've got something or I've picked up a bug that people are going around with, then oh my goodness, I am so glad to have this one. Now it's a really, really, really hot oil, so don't use it too often. It's really, really strong for your gut. So the best way to really use that is to just get that on your hands and use it on the bottom of your feet. And I would dilute that, or you can use it in a capsule, and that's a really great way to use it as well. But ask me probably about using that one in a lot of ways. Okay, now the last one that I use daily that comes in the top 10 is lavender. Lavender is just a great one. It's very, very calming. So any kind of feelings of anxiety, any stress levels, anything like that, you can just use that to calm down. Obviously, I use it mostly in the evening. I usually start using it like an hour or so before I go to bed and sort of like bring me down. And then you can use it in your diffuser or in your bed or wherever it may be to really get the best out of that on a daily basis. Now I do use it daily as well for things like burns and bites and all the other amazing uses that lavender has. But that's my daily use. What other honorable mentions do I want to make? If you are a female, you need this in your life. Clary Calm. I use it on my ankles every day. It's really, really great to support the hormones. So anyone who wants to support the hormones, I would highly recommend that. They bring that in on a daily basis. Anyone with anything serious, I would really recommend you bring in DTR Prime. Really, really gorgeous blend of oils. I kind of put that with the frankincense and copaiba. Serious benefits to the body. Highly recommend. On a lighter note, I do like to use Zendocrine on a daily basis. It's a really beautiful detoxification blend. And I will sometimes do that when I do my digestion and maybe my On Guard. A couple of drops of that over the liver. And there you go. You've just really, really supported yourself in a great way. And then last and not least, I have Terra Shield, which is just great, obviously, in the summer and the hot times when you have lots of mosquitoes and bugs and things everywhere. So I hope that helps. I hope that you feel a bit more confident knowing what to do with each of the oils that I hope that you've got at home. And if you don't, then hopefully you will soon. Okay, lots of love. Please reach out to me with any questions. And yeah, I hope to see you somewhere soon. Thank you. Bye.